On the other hand,
Hi guys, and welcome to my second video for Elder Scrolls Online. I shall be using my Stamina Nightblade, which is posted on my first video, to be running Veteran White-gold Tower on 16. Right, okay, the first boss is the Adjudicator. As soon as you start attacking her, she will fire the ultimate. But you need to do as much damage as possible in this first phase to make the fight easier for you later on. She will spawn adds in, and both DPS need to handle these as quick as possible. I actually had Flying Blade on for this. I should have switched to Steel Tornado. It's a bit of an oversight and I didn't realise till actually halfway through, so my mistake. Soon after, she will start placing random players into the cages, and certain roles need to do their part. Okay, so if the DPS goes into the cage, they will pick the lock themselves, whilst the healer comes into range to heal them through. However, if the healer goes into the cage, then one of the DPS will need to go over and pick the lock for them, whilst the encaged healer heals all the way through. If the tank gets placed into the cage, then all hell does break loose, as one of the DPS has to attempt to attract the aggro from the boss, whilst the other DPS handles the adds. Both DPS do need AoEs for this. However, if you follow this rotation, it's a fairly straightforward fight. Okay, so I should pick up on the second boss.
For the library, and from there the Elder Scroll.
Okay, so on to the second boss fight. We've got 3 Amigas, as I like to call them. This is the easiest fight in the whole dungeon. First target is Michela, as she has low health and her chains are really annoying. So the tank will aggro the other 2 until she is down. So you don't need much instruction on this, it's fairly straightforward. The next target will be Cordius, the Nightblade, but do be careful, his steel tornado hits hard. And he can drop standards too. I've been hit by many steel tornadoes from him, hitting anywhere up from 14 to 18k. Okay, so when he is down, you then target Otho. He's the flame-like healer. He doesn't do a great deal of damage, but his AoEs are quite annoying. Yeah, so just DPS, DPS, DPS. Okay guys, just before we start the planar inhibitors, let me just tell you about the roles, just make it a little bit easier for you. Okay, so you've got James Garner and myself as the Stamina Nightblade DPS, you've got Eldarken as a Templar DPS, and Toasty here as a healer with Spell Power Cure set, which is really good, and the usual Jack as our tank. Okay, so this one does take a lot of communication and coordination. I really cannot stress this enough. Okay, so first of all, the tank will take the pinion and walk her over to one side of the arena, usually towards the door, and when they reach the boundary, a DPS will take the pinion, in this case Eldarken, and walk to the other side of the arena. So just yo-yo the boss back and forth, back and forth. Simple enough. That is until one of the players taking the pinion gets grey screen and has to close the portals. When this happens, the other DPS, that'd be me, will take the role and grab the pinion in the turn. So say for example, if Jack gets put onto the portals, I will jump in and do his role, or if I'm Eldarken, and then I'll do his role. This takes a lot of communication to let each other know who has grey screen. Just a couple of tips. When she does have the blue frames around her, do not get anywhere close to her. I must stress that every role has a ranged attack that does around 7.5k to close the portals in one hit. Flying Blade is perfect for this situation. We've tried many other different strategies just to get past this boss, and we couldn't make them work as reliably as this one. So make sure you are running with a team who you know very well and are willing to keep going and keep going and keep going, because it does take quite a lot of practice. We've run this dungeon from Vet 1 all the way through to Vet 16.
She slays us all!
Okay, now on to the last boss, Molokina. This can be a tricky fight, however, there is a little glitch we can exploit, and this boss is all about having a Templar in your midst. Well, you know that horrible lightning wall she spawns? Well, drop a shard in the centre and have someone activate the synergy, and it soon disappears. Then the only thing you need to worry about is a Storm Astronaut, which needs to be killed immediately before it gets too close to her it is targeting. And that is it, guys and girls. Veteran White-gold Tower run on ESO-Vet16. I wish you all the best of luck in attempting to get the Kina helm. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to drop a comment down below and I'll attempt to reply as soon as I can. If you want me to see me trying out endgame builds, post them below and I'll pick one to roll with for my next video. Feel free to subscribe for more ESO videos to come in the near future. Thank you again.
Run for your life!
portal. The scroll said I'd be skewered if... Never mind.